Most of the time, relative cell references are exactly what you need in the formulas you build. However, in some circumstances, Excel should not adjust one or more parts of the cell references in the copied formula. This occurs whenever you want to use a cell value as a constant in all the copies you make of a formula. Let's look at the example in the Absolute Reference workbook, or you can simply follow the tutorial in your own Excel sheet. In this example, we have the monthly total, which is already calculated, and the total sales for all 4 months. This time, we want to calculate the percentage of the total sales for each month. To calculate the percentage of the total, we can use a simple division, which is the monthly total divided by the total sales of all 4 months. For example, to calculate the percentage of the total sales for April, the formula will be H11 divided by L11. To try it out, make cell H18 active, then type in the formula and then press enter. Now we get the percentage of April. If we want to apply the formula to the other month by dragging the formula to the right, we will get an error telling us that we cannot divide by 0, and when you double-click on the formula on May, you will see that the formula is the total sales of May dividing cell M11, which is a blank cell. To fix the problem, we will use absolute references. An absolute reference contains $signs before the column letter and the row number. When an absolute reference is used in a formula, no matter where the formula is being pasted, the cell reference will always maintain the same. The easiest way to change cell reference from relative to absolute is by pressing F4 once when typing the formula. Now let's try it out. Make H18 active again, double-click the formula, move the text cursor, which is the flashing line after L11, and press F4. Now you will see that the $signs have automatically been added to the formula, making L11 an absolute cell reference. Next, click Enter and drag the formula again to the other months. We can see that we got the correct answer this time, and when you double-click on the May sales percentage, now the denominator is on the right cells. Absolute references are super helpful for array calculation. Instead of changing both column names and row numbers into absolute references, we can only reference rows or columns when copying formulas. Now, look at the table below. We have numbers 1 to 4 as the column values and 4 to 7 as the row values. What we are trying to do here is to sum the number of the column value with the row value. So, in cell H25, we want the sum of 1 and 4, so the answer here is 5, and for cell K28, the answer will be the sum of 4 and 7, which equal to 11. Let's try to create the formula in the orange cells below. First, make cell H34 active. Press =. Next, select cell H33. Then press F4 twice. The cells now change to locked reference for row only. Then type in a plus sign and select G34. Press F4 3 times to reference the column only. Click Enter. Drag the formula to apply to the rest of the array. Now we complete a mixed reference formula. Take a look at the formula we originally built in cell G34, compared with the one we copied to cell K37. We can see that the first value, the row number, is maintained the same, but only the column name is changing from H to K. For the second value, only the row number is changing from 34 to 37 while the column name maintains at column G. One more way to apply the array calculation is to use array formulas. Now scroll down to the section below. We can build an array formula here together. First, make cell H46 active. Then select the array from H46 to K49. Now press the equal sign. Select the range for all the column values. Type in a plus sign. Then select the range of the row values. Now press Ctrl-Shift-Enter, and you will see we have the same result as we did before with absolute references. The only difference between these two methods is that the formula is performed in each cell that contains the values using absolute references. But for array formulas, the formula is performed only in the top right cell of the array. So let's say right now we want to remove one of the cell values in these arrays. We can easily do it in the table using absolute references, but not the one using an array formula. Visit our website to download the workbook and find out more analytics resources. Thank you for watching.